Just saw a fan there, but he's with his handicap, not a laser.
That's a handicap, not a laser, so he can stay in the crowd. So the referee is now going to get us back underway. Allison still furious with his defenders and wants them in position. This a pivotal moment in the game, because if quality comes here from Safik, anything could happen for Malaysia, particularly after that stoppage, and there would be a lot of talk after the game about this. He's pulled to the edge of the box. Great feet and a good turn and shot there from Amar, but blocked down. And Sarudin tries to clear his lines. There's 5 white shirts pouring forwards, and there's a real counter-attack on here. Gonzalez doesn't have the pace to get forwards, and that's good, solid defending again there from Malaysia. They needed to get bodies behind the goal and behind the ball, and they did on that occasion.
I tell you what, almost getting caught out there, Malaysia. They were too eager to go forward and just really forgot their
real mistake
duties.
there, and a chance here. Jalil pulls it back, and it's a simple tap-in. It's all come from the mix-up with the lasers, and you can see Hamka trying to run the ball out of play, but Mohamed Safi becomes the hero of the hour.
Well, just a break, taking its toll here, in my opinion. Players, like I said, they calm down, they cool down a bit, and in the process, Hamka just gave the ball away. But Malaysia seem to be defending in 6s and 7, and all of a sudden they've got the lead here.
Well, after play was stopped for 6.5 minutes, we had the corner, well, the free kick at one end. Then Indonesia should have scored, but look at that woeful defending. It was, in fact, Maman who tried to be a little bit too clever. Great skill from Jalil, pulls it back to Mohamed Safi, who makes absolutely no mistake. But this is awful basic defending. What is he trying to do? Maman, who is 28 years old, should have more experience than that. Then Hamka goes to ground, and it just gives the Malaysians the first goal. And Malaysia, well, they're on cloud 9 at the moment.
Definitely got the advantage here, Malaysia, as we see it time and again. Poor defending. But Jalil didn't really give up. He worked hard for it. And Shafi, he is a clinical finisher in front of goal, much to the delight of the bench. And Rajagopal.
The Malaysians want to keep this going. Keep this going forwards. Jalil, it's closed down quickly.
Well, I think this is where Malaysia need to push forward and try and get the second goal, because they've got the spring in the step.
Great skill there, and a wonderful effort whipped in from Mohamed Safi. And as it was, coming in on the edge of the box was the substitute, Ashari. Well, Indonesia have gone to pot. There's no question about that. Malaysia now look as though they're on top. That came out of literally nothing. A wonderful bit of skill from Jalil down on the byline. Exactly the same place where the mistakes were made by the Indonesian defence. It was a nothing ball across, but the 24-year-old Ashari scores his 3rd international goal, pounced on the loose ball, and Malaysia, could they be the new champions?
Well, just before I finish my sentence about Malaysia scoring the second goal, Jalil, wonderful footwork, gets past 2 defenders yet again. Number 3 puts it onto the path while he was trying to go for a shot there. The ball falling very, very kindly to the substitute Ashari, who makes no mistakes from inside the box. Have a look at that. A sea of white shirts, just passes the ball into the back of the net. It all started from the...
Absolutely brilliant.
Wonderful skills.
Takes him to the cleaners. Gets a little bit fortuitous there with the deflection, but nothing wrong with that shot. Picked his spot. Gone through a sea of white shirts, and Allison no chance.
Well, to be fair, Paul, when Malaysia took that very surprise 2-0 lead against Vietnam, no one really expected that, and they've done the same thing again here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium against Indonesia, who I must say were the favourites coming into these finals.
So it's Fortress, Bukit Jalil at the moment. Dare they dream and go for another one, or will Indonesia make the changes? You feel Bambang has to come on now at some stage, has to, because if they get a goal, it's not all over. That much we do know, but it's not over yet for Malaysia. Jalil with a little give and go. Jalil, great feet, and it's just broken free there to Safik, who shoots, and it's just wide. Well, you can see Harrison going absolutely ballistic at his players, asking everyone to calm down. But Malaysia are playing like men possessed at the moment. Unbelievable.
I tell you what, Indonesia in the past have had a tendency to self-destruct. And at the moment, they are on that mode because Malaysia seem to be better off. They seem to find the space inside the box. And the Indonesian defenders are just watching them get past them as though they're not there.
Well, someone somewhere has pushed that Indonesian button, because defensively, this second period, they have been all over the place. They've got nothing going forwards, and it's costing them dearly. This now a real test for them. We are going to see a change. Let's see who it's for just yet, though. It's Safi that's coming off, or
could be Octo that's actually
Octo, yeah.
Well, that might not be a bad call. I think he's lost his head. Since he's got the yellow card, he knows that he's not going to play in the return game in Indonesia.
Has the change been made? It did look as though number 14 went up, so if that's the case, if Siano will come on. I'll tell you something though, Cairo family has had very, very little to do today. Sassi, a good day's work for him in the office at the moment.
Yeah, he's never been really called on to put a save. There has been a different story for Marcus Harrison. But if Malaysia can go on and get the third goal and really put it beyond Indonesia, they will really do it in style as well.
Back there now, just sitting in front of his fullback was Kuna. That's a very good and important header. Musa with the ball forwards, nice little layoff. Real chance here for Indonesia, pulled just wide. Irfan with the link-up play, just laying it off, and it is the substitute there, the number 14, Alif Siano, who got into a wonderful position and had a real chance there to add to his international tally of 3 goals, but pulls his shot just wide.
Very, very good link-up play between the both substitutes. Irfan Bukit just putting it onto the path of Arif Suyono, who should have at least hit the target and give Indonesia an opportunity to get back into this game.
But Malaysia still pouring forwards. Nur Sharul trying to make things happen. Kuna now with the ball wide. He's got his skipper just outside him. Safi elects just to keep possession. Clipped in dangerously. Free header! It's 3! Malaysia have taken a 3-0 lead against... Oh, sorry, Malaysia have taken a 3-0 lead against Indonesia. Safi with the header. Mohamed Safi, unmarked, self-destruct Indonesia, and Malaysia go marching on. This is unbelievable. No one would have predicted 3-0. This is getting embarrassing for the Indonesians.
Well, I'll tell you what, Malaysia are looking to return a favour. Let's not forget the last time these two teams met, it was 5-1 in favour of Indonesia. So who is to say that Malaysia can't go on and return the favour to Indonesia? But nevertheless, again, wonderful, wonderful piece of play by Malaysia. A ball put into a very, very good area. Look at the Indonesian backline. When Safi tries to attack it, the right back just follows the player, plays him on side.
So Kifli just ball watching.
Yeah, he was ball watching, caught napping there. But what a wonderful finish by one of the best strikers in the league so far.
That's a great ball in from the man that was brought into the starting lineup today, Mahali, with a great ball in. Mohamed Safi getting his 4th of the tournament. He now goes to the top of the goal scorers charts, and the Malaysians can hardly believe this. Indonesia really need to try and claw something back. That's poor, it has to be said. Clipped in there from Mohamed Ridwan.